on the scene, silver's on the scene today. Silver's on the scene, silver's on the scene. We will not go away, away, away. We won't forget you, that's a promise. We're digging deep, 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 deep.
Silver's on the scene. It is Saturday, what is it, October 26th. Let's don't forget, it's Saturday, October 26th. So that means today, 8 months. 8 months ago to the day, Sebastian Rogers went missing, 15 years old, gone from his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee. 8 months today. Silver's on the scene. We are boots on the ground in this new location we're checking out. We're hoping to get most of it done today, but it seems like it's bigger than I remember when I was here last. So, but I want to start with this. Okay, you see this in the last video. It's right by the road. I wanted to show this. Someone had done some screenshots, watched the video, and you know, it looked like there could possibly be, I'm just gonna say it, a body, possible body in this area. So I wanted to check this first just to clear it out. Even that looks like still like it looks almost like bone, but what we were seeing there, and thank you for the email, what you were seeing and everything, you see how these branches are? If you look at these branches like this, they look like finger bones. So it is cleared, but that would be a perfect spot to place somebody right by the road, easy access. But I just want to start the video with that. We're about to take off. We're going to start with a trail, and then we're going to go from there. So you'll see the disclaimer. Everything in this video is alleged. In my opinion, nothing's a fact. Hopefully the fact will be is when we find Sebastian and we bring him home. So stay tuned. We're about to hit the trail. More to come. Okay. Silver's on the scene. Here we are. Now, just to give you an idea, we're not telling where we're looking. There's reasons for that. We'll discuss at a later date. It is October 26th, as I mentioned earlier. 8 months ago, Sebastian was gone missing from his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee. We're outside the box looking in other areas. And these are areas we're going to be looking at like this, right? Great cover under a tree, place you could place someone and them not be noticed if they're there, okay? So as I always do on the videos, look at that spider. Silver's too is with me too. He's huge. Check that out, guys. That's what you got to be careful of out here. So we are at a park, I'll give that much away, and this park is going to have a nature trail. So we're on that trail now. Part of the theory and idea is that allegedly, our opinion, Sebastian may have been brought here. That's by who knows who, a predator. Let's say he did walk out on his own and he met someone who's not nice, not kind, who had bad intentions for him. Look at all that area too. We're gonna look at all that too. And brought him here, okay? That's one theory. Another theory is, you know, allegedly, in our opinion, it could have happened from within. You know, someone really close to him, right? So we're looking at all avenues. So as you can see, we're on a trail, we're walking, boots on the ground. In case I have to go into some of this, and I will go into that later over there. But we wanted to start on this trail because we're following the theory that, see how we're walking the tree line? Much like I walked back on my first search way back in June. It's just walking places that are open, right? Anyone could be walking through here. Occasionally I'll do what I'm doing now. I'll step off. Silver's too will stay on the trail. She'll just continue walking down, and I'll step off into areas like this, okay? And it's not the greatest of areas we are now, so hopefully we don't find anyone other than Sebastian. because that wouldn't shock me where we are, which is also part of the theory as to why possibly, you know, he could be here. So we're checking everywhere, we're checking everything. So come along with us, keep your eyes open. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. So, hon, what I'm gonna do, if you'll just wanna curl around, I'm gonna step down this path here because it's off that, and just see if I see anything. Gotta watch out for spider webs, that's the biggie, right? But what we have going on here too is as we walk through this trail, over here you see it's, in my opinion, it's a creek. I think it may be listed as a river on the map, but in my opinion, it's a big creek. And that could have flooded during the hurricanes, you know, as the hurricanes come through and flooded other lands, that could have flooded the area. That's part of the theory, that it was flooded out, that if Sebastian would have been here, maybe he was exposed when that happened, you know, and revealed, if you will, to where you'll be able to see him in the open. And so those are the things we're looking at, right? Those are what we're looking at. See anything up there? Okay. This is why I wanted to put the boots on, because I'm going to be coming off. We're going to get to the part of the trail, I believe, where it'll just be the trail, but when I step off like this, I wanted to have the boots on. We're working under the theory that someone, whomever that may have been, would have brought Sebastian here, and I hate to be crass or unkind, I'm not trying to do that. It's just, you know, dump is about the only thing you can think of, or dispose of his body in this area. It's actually really pretty over here. Wow. So that's places I want to look to. And that's going to come into really the second part of this search. The first part, excuse me, is going to be what we're doing now, getting in and sticking to the trail. But as you can see, what I'm on now leads right down into that. Babe, I'm gonna step down here for a minute since it's leading me down. And there's like steps here. So we were gonna start on the other side of the trail. Just wasn't a place to really park the vehicle. Yeah. That. Oh wow. So this is the other good part about when you're out looking, you know, searching for Sebastian, is like in his hometown, Hendersonville. I believe that Drake's Creek area, it can be creepy in certain spots, but it can also be beautiful in spots. You know, and these are the beautiful things right here, right? And when I reveal this location one day, then, you know, maybe you can come see it for yourself. But for now, kind of keeping other things on the routes, just so we can search and try to find some answers. Beautiful rock. All right. And so we're gonna get back to the trail. We got to get that cleared out first. The trail is a spot. Follow me here when I get this theory. The trail is a spot where you could bring someone. You can set them just off the trail, maybe cover them with leaves, maybe some mud, some dirt. And as I was saying earlier, with the hurricanes coming through, maybe that washed that off and exposed Sebastian, if he is indeed here. Okay, so I'm gonna come up there and I can see better from up there down here. We'll get back on that trail. So as I go back up, just a couple of things I want to mention. I said it in my last video. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we doing? We're trying to find a missing child. And I know different people have their different opinions, and it's okay. Voice them all you want. But be kind and courteous, okay? Just be kind. If you don't have anything good to say about trying to find a missing child, just don't say it. You have your opinion, you have your right to it. I'm not going to delete any comments, but be kind and courteous, okay? Be kind and courteous. And I say this too. Get out here and help searching for her. Help us search. Help us search. Take that energy, that time, that effort you're putting into a comment that's not kind, and come out and help search. Because I know in your heart, you want to find Sebastian too. At least I believe that. I strongly believe that. So, you know, say what you want. You're right. Everybody's got that right. You want to go down this way? Let's go down that way and walk there. We'll catch up with the trail. Because where the trail's out now, see, with the trails out now, that's way out in the open. It's not going to be there, I don't think. Down here. Woo. But yeah, be kind, be courteous. And I'm saying this now. Come help us search. Take your energy and come help us search. If you don't believe we have pure intentions, if you don't think we're doing this for the right reasons, that's your opinion. Then I urge you to come search with us. silversonthescene@yahoo.com. Send me an email, silversonthescene@yahoo.com. And I'm inviting you now. And we'll set up you coming and searching with us. And maybe you get boots on the ground too. You'll see where the intentions are, okay? It's all about Sebastian. It's all about Sebastian. All right, so let me get on by Silver's 2 here. And see how she's doing? Silver's 2 is a perfect example. Tennis shoes on, leaning over. She's looking. You're just looking. June 20th. By the way, that's our anniversary. Just told them our anniversary, hon. June 20th is our anniversary. We've been married 16 years, a little bit about us. Been together over 20, I think it's 21. 21 years together, and I'm lucky to have her and to have met her. She's a great person, great woman, great wife, great stepmom, just a great person. And but I was trying to think back the other day when I did my first look for Sebastian, and it was June 20th, and how do I remember that? Because I had done some work. We were traveling, we were in this area. Silver's 2 was in the room, and I went out after work and started looking. Still had a couple hours of daylight then. And I remember thinking at one point in time, and this shows you how great of a woman she is, and wife. I remember thinking at one point in time, when is she gonna text me? When is she gonna say, look at that spider over there, where the heck are you, right? And she never did. She never did, because she knows I'm out working. She also knew I might go look for Sebastian that day, and that was about a mile from his house, over by the Long Hollow Pike Church. And as I stated in that video, I was just looking. I didn't know what I was looking for. And here we are several months later, and we're kind of doing the same thing. We've beefed it up a little bit, you know, but we're looking for something. And that something is Sebastian Rogers. When we say something, we mean something that will give us an answer as to where this boy is. Because today, that was June 20th. That's 4 months, 6 days ago. Today is 8 months. Sebastian's been missing. 8 months gone. Way too long. We need answers. We need people to speak up. If you know something, you see something, say something. If you already know something, say something. You looking at something? See, look at Silver. She's yeah, they look like bones and stuff sometimes. But just take a look at what she's doing. There she is. She's just looking in the, she's got her walking stick, walking shoes on. We get exercise. Beautiful day. I'm breathing hard. Got a backpack on today, and that's not making it any better. But you already know I'm out of shape. But you know, look here. Park. You park your car there. You bring someone down here, and you leave them. Could that have happened? Right now, ladies and gentlemen, what we know, like the video says, alleged in our opinion, nothing's fact. We don't know. We don't know. Those who know aren't saying anything. In my opinion, is that stepdad and mom? Is that stepdad and mom and stepdad's parents and mom? Or is it somebody completely different? So when I do these videos, bring you with us to search. Ooh, spider web. Oh my goodness. I almost stepped right in it. To search, as well as to bring awareness to Sebastian Rogers. Say his name. Say his name. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Okay, so we're gonna keep moving on. We haven't made it to the part of the trail yet that's the most suspicious. We're gonna reach a part of the trail. So right there is the trail, and we're way down here. The question is, could someone have done the least effort possible? And that is, imagine the trail being right here. And that's where we're going with this trail is. You okay? You went through it. You went through it. I told you, see. I said there's a spider web. You got him. He's on you. I see him on you. Look, she's losing it. See, this is why you bring silvers too. She makes it fun. That was the other reason to marry her and to start a life with her 21 years ago, is because she makes it fun. She knows how to have fun. We're having fun here, okay? We did not cause Sebastian to go missing. We're trying to find him. And we're gonna be serious in our look. Look how big. You see him up there? So he didn't get on you, so that's good. Oh, he tried to catch you. He didn't get on her. She's freaked out though. She may not recover from this. May have to send her back to the car. You okay? So, but yeah, we'll keep it lighthearted and bring positive energy out, you know? Only way to find Sebastian is to stay positive on this thing. For his dad, Seth Rogers, we're doing all we can. We're doing all we can to think outside the box, to find your son. You know, best case scenario, we find him alive. Someone's been helping him, holding him, didn't know how to come forward, and you get to hug him again. And on the flip side of that, we don't like to think about it, but could be the real possibility of him not with us anymore. And then we bring him home for you to help him rest in peace, rest easy. And see the trail? That's what we're starting to get to. We're on both sides of the trail. You have the tree line. That'll speed us up some too. So, okay, so I'm gonna catch my breath. Whew, I'm out of shape. I'm gonna catch my breath and I'm gonna check on Silvers too. Stay tuned. Okay, she's good. Checked her back, no spiders. We're back on the trail. And this is what we're talking about. When we're walking along here and we're being able to look right here in the tree line, right? I'm gonna mention two more things and I'm gonna stop with that. We're all about Sebastian and that's it. If you're gonna say somebody's something like you're this or you're that, it's Y-O-U''re. That's the correct spelling of your for you are something, right? So if you want to have a negative comment saying that I am something, just get the pronunciation right. That's number one. Number two, I hear somebody's watching. I've had a few emails say somebody's watching. I'll just say this to that. I hope you're enjoying what you're watching. And because you're watching, especially if you're watching a video like this, you're searching with us. You're searching with us. So thank you for coming out and searching, because that was going to be my next thing to say. Stop watching and come start searching with us. We'd love to have you. So here, look what we've got, hon. So we got these clothes. It looks like somebody's dumped clothes. I noticed black first. That brought me over here. But I don't think it has anything to do with Sebastian. Another black shorts there. I don't see anything in there as far as what we're looking for, you know what I mean? Tell me what that shirt says if you would, right there. It's got writing on it, just to pull it out and see what it says. I'm gonna look over here. Now, just to give you an idea, ladies and gentlemen, we just stepped, look, right there's the walking path. But it caught my eye. This is what I'm talking about. You come right here, right? Eat more beef. Yeah, eat more beef. It has nothing to do with the type of shirt that we were told he was wearing, right? Look at this, interesting, huh? Wonder what's here.
More beer.
More beer? Oh, more beer, not beef. More beer, less what? Wine. That looks suspicious, doesn't it? Like a pet grave or something. That's been there a while, but you know, can't reveal where we are. If I did, they'd probably understand that more, but we're probably gonna find a lot of stuff like that. You just got to get prepared for it. Like I said earlier, when I was down there by myself, we might find something more than we expected, but we'll see. Yeah, the bee. So I'm glad you brought up the bee, because you know what? We don't do memberships on Silvers on the Scene. We've had several people tell us we should, they want it, and we've had some recommendations. YouTube recommends it. You know, with our limited time and trying to get out and search with Sebastian, the thing with memberships is we don't want to start a membership and not give our members a disservice, right? We start a membership, we'll be taking care of the members and doing a good service. But so that's one reason we haven't done that, but it may come. In the meantime, if you want to support us financially, you know, we've put the cash out in Venmo. I'm going to walk over there before we continue the trail here. Looks like it's going to take us right into the woods. I just want to walk that real quick, especially this bridge. Bridge came up in something I was told about, even though it's a walking bridge. But yeah, you can support us financially if you like. Easy to do, don't have to say anything. Not asking, but at the same time, if you want to feel compelled to do so, you can. But memberships, yeah, they may come. The reason I brought it up, memberships, Silvers 2 saw the bee, and you know, you gotta think of what you want your squad, your family to be called if members start. And you're thinking about when we do that, if we do that, it'll be the bees, right? Be a bee, join up. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Because the bees like to buzz around, they swarm, and they get things done. Look at that. I also like bees too, because my high school was Yellow Jackets, my college was Yellow Jackets, and so Yellow Jackets are fond of me. So bee is quicker to say than Yellow Jackets. I just say bee instead of Yellow Jacket. But see stuff like that, dumping ground, right? Dumping ground. Hey, hon, can you bring that flashlight here real quick? We're gonna cut camera for a minute. Okay, Silvers on Scene. I was just clearing out this pipe. Okay, making sure there was nothing sitting there. You see that? We got that cleared out. But this road here, easy to throw something off. People are doing that, so I just want to do that. Had to change battery too, so we'll get back at it. You good with that backpack? Oh, I thought you had put it on. So here you go. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, let me know when it's too much. I want to come down through here real quick, follow this. So we're up here on this walking bridge going through this trail, and you know, you see stuff like this, so you want to just step off, you know, and clear it. But come with us, look, see what we're looking for. And I know I've mentioned a few things today about being kind and all that, and you know, people watch it, and you are Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. I'm just being funny. People can say what they want to say. We all have a right to do it. No one should be able to take that away. And you know, I have my disclaimers, you know, I speak it, but I would urge any content creator on any social media platform, whoa, look at that, to just make sure, okay, just make sure that when you're doing videos, especially in this case, missing Sebastian Rogers, 8 months today, especially in this case, just make sure you put that everything's in your opinion, your beliefs, your research. It's all alleged. We don't have facts. If we had facts, we may be at the amusement park today, right? If we had facts, because Sebastian would have been found already. Hey, if we had facts, he might not ever be gone. But we don't have the facts, so we're trying to find the facts. You know, part of the description in our channel is chasing justice. Well, it's also searching for answers. Searching for answers. It's chasing justice, it's chasing fact too. Come here and look at this, huh? What is this? What the? Once again, dumping ground right off the road. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go. Okay, I'm gonna cut camera and start the other one. All right. We checked a few things under this bridge. Bridge was part of something I was supposed to be looking for, and it could easily be a walking bridge versus a driving bridge. So I was gonna show that spider web you almost got into. I don't see him. No wonder you couldn't see him. That's okay. It was a big spider web. Silver. You got him? Let's see. Look at that. Oh, you almost stepped into that, huh?
Yeah, I did. Stuck my head right in it.
Oof. So let's just show you where we at. We got off this bridge just to check underneath it, and you know, places like this. See how the water, when it rises up, does these? It's almost like burials. All right. So get back. I think before I was saying, I'm jumping all over the place, but speak your mind. Say what you want to say. That's what it is. That's what life's about. And no one should be able to take that from us. And if you're noticing these different things that are coming out, free speech. I read something the other day, and it says, do whatever the F you want. Just don't hurt people, right? Just don't hurt people. Sebastian's been hurt. In our opinion, he's been hurt. Whether he's been kidnapped, whether he ran away. If he ran away, what was he running from, right? You think about that? Everybody think about that? If he ran away, what was he running from? Or taken away? That's my opinion, right? So anyway, so let me show you where we are. So right here is an entrance to the park again. It's right over there, right? And I guess you could park there. Didn't know it. That would have got us closer to the trail like this, huh? Someone will say sorry about that, because Silver's too don't like to walk. I've told you before, she ain't sweating. She's not sweating. So now this is where we want to be. Little distraction, but there's no distraction. But like here, it's places like that, right? Right off this, you can go down, but we're gonna keep going as we're doing. Oh my, look at this place. But there's places out there like this, you just got to keep walking and looking. Tips I'm getting, or the ideas I'm getting, or someone's just gonna be walking. That's what we're doing, we're walking. Go out, take a walk. If you live in the Hendersonville area, especially. If you live in the Horn Lake area, especially. Go out, take a walk. If you live anywhere around the state, you know, think outside the box. Could Sebastian been taken to another state that's close by? Let's list those states. What do we have? Borders Kentucky, we know, because of the landfill. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia. I don't even know if South Carolina meets up with it or not. But look at all those states. You live in those states, go out and look. You know, Katie has said once before, one of the things I truly can agree with her on, he could be anywhere, right? So let's search anywhere. See, but here you can come and park. And I just got to think, whoever, in my opinion, may have, and I use the word place, let's use that from now on. Place Sebastian, they would have done it not far from their vehicle, in my opinion, right? So That's what we're looking for. Right here you can see you can park. Okay, so we've walked from one parking area, now we're at another, and we're just going, the trails opened up here, ball fields, you know, playground for kids, but we're going back into these woods. But thank you, everybody. I get a chance to say this if I don't later. I typically end with that, but thanks everyone for your sincere comments, your emails. Emails are great. It's a chance to express your opinion and confidentially or privately your thoughts. Some people don't want to say what they think open where others can see, and I get that. I may be a little different than that. If I'm passionate about something and a kid missing, I get passionate about it. So we just need answers. Okay, we're gonna pause for a water and breath break. I'm a little panting right now. Then we're going straight in there. See what we can find. All right, we're back. Took us a little water break, a little rest break. Got some, looks like TVs down there dumped, right? So see, this is interesting because it goes in line with what we're doing. We're looking for Sebastian possibly being placed here. And this is how I visualize this place. Because the last time I was here, this past Tuesday, was just more about where we parked. And that's a deeper brush to go into. I wanted to start with this trail because think about it like this. This is a good example, I believe. So you see all that? See all that? So if that was covering up something, whatever, a tire, a body, and then big rains and winds came, it flooded out, that would wash away. And when that washed away, whatever it was hiding would be exposed, right? And that's kind of the theory, if you will, that we're walking under here to figure out where this boy may be. Got the ants over here. Watch out for these big ants. They're gonna get you. And I'll say too in the video, before we came out, I gotta say this. We gotta give a big props out. I didn't ask him if I should say his name, so I'm not gonna say his name. He knows who he is, who I'm talking about. Lives in the area, or in the town of Hendersonville. Was able to go today. Now we were back there on the 11th of October. For those of you who think I took some these things come to my head, I gotta say them, right? For those of you who think I was working on the company time and maybe wanted to alert somebody, nah, I had vacation then, right? But on October 11th, we were in Hendersonville, just under 3 miles from Sebastian's home, working a theory of him walking out of the house, going towards his dad's place of residence and northwest, and looking in the area. You remember I fell, there were mattresses there, all kinds of different things. Well, there was one thing I noticed in the video from an email, led me to something else in the video, and I did submit that to TBI as well as FBI. Never heard back from anybody, but today, kind citizen, a person who cares just as much as we do about finding Sebastian, and his wife, they were able to get out there. They were able to go there. They were able to verify that that was not a hip bone or a pelvic bone, nor it wasn't an animal or human. It was just, it was something else. It was a piece of wood, something that with the lighting from the video looked like it could be, but it wasn't. So what do? We cleared that out, and thank them so much. Been talking to them through email, and got to speak to them today over the phone, and they cleared that spot out. Showed me a picture of what they found, and guess what? Now we know. So look here. Now there's a road across the street here. We're going to continue on that trail, but what's this? Hey, Silver's 2, can you come here for a minute? This is probably trash, but we need to clear. Right up there, when I came the first time, there's a whole dumping ground. We'll probably walk by it going through the path, but just keep the camera on that for a minute, just so I can see. Boy, sometimes I wonder, my shovel, does it have any, feels like something soft. It looks like leaves. You ever seen a bag of leaves?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, oh, there's bags. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you now. It makes sense. Okay.
Some burn them, some haul them off.
Bag of leaves. That's why it was soft, right? Bag of leaves. So let's continue on. All right, so here we go, and this is what we're talking about. Oh, check this out. So the sign reads this. We're keeping our location secret at this point in time, right? But this sign reads this. Do you have water, cell phone, sunscreen, and a trail buddy? Got her buddy. See this dumping stuff here I was telling you about? But read what it says, Silver Sue. You're about to enter a secluded area. So here we go. You okay? Come on. So where we're at now, ladies and gentlemen, we're right where we wanted to be. We checked a few other areas before we got here, but we're right where we want to be. I didn't know that sign was there, secluded area. I've never been here before, but it falls in line with what we're talking about. Secluded area is where you want to put something that we're looking for. So we're looking for Sebastian Rogers. Let's go. See how it's laid out? Trail. You can ride a bike, I guess. You can walk. One side coming in, one side going out. And look at this. Okay, so we're going in. Looking. So I'm gonna go back and forth across. I'm gonna let you keep on that side, okay? Just look over there, just right into those bushes. You can look over if you need to. I'm gonna be doing the same thing over here. We'll knock it out together. And then, you know, let's see if we find anything. But earlier I was saying thanks everybody. So I'm getting distracted from time to time on what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say thanks everybody for tuning in, you know, bringing your eyes along. If you can't make it out, you're in another state, you're across the seas, you're somewhere too far, we get it. Do your research as much as you can online, as well as got something maybe. As Silver Stu has good eyes. And but come search with us here. We love having you. Thank you. Spider, spider, spiders. Pretty though. Wait till you turn this turn up here. It's really pretty. So what we have on the lay of this land is, on Silver side she's looking at, it's more of a drop down. Whereas the side I have over here, you see how it goes up. So imagine the land's coming down, crossing this trail and continuing down. So where the trail's been built, you have a higher elevation over here right? Going up, easier to look at than you have over here, because here drops down. Not to get too graphic, but if you had something in a roll of carpet or roll blanket, you push and roll and it would roll down. Whereas over here, that wouldn't be the case. So, you good? Okay. You can take that turn. Good. Well, no, just keep looking. See, that was the thing. I have to be careful. One of my weaknesses, I look and I say it's cleared, but there's been so many things people have seen that I didn't see. So keep your eyes open. Very peaceful though. Well, not as peaceful me yelling, so I need to close the trap a little bit. It's like see, something like that makes me wonder. It's a tree, possibly uprooted. I think that's a tree. That might just be dirt. I was thinking that was a tree possibly uprooted by the storms. Okay, I'm gonna cut camera, be right back. Okay, so we're back. Saw a squirrel cross over. I'm thinking we're gonna see a deer maybe today, babe. See, and where we are here is secluded, yes, that sign, remember? But at the same time, there's homes right there. It appears the back of homes, so what? See, well, that's your side, but I still stepped over it. Okay, let me show you what Silver's 2 has found. It looks plastic to me, but we're trying to get it out here. Hold the thing. It sounds plastic.
Yeah.
Looks like it's been cracked. It's definitely plastic.
Like a ball.
Ah, that's what it is, I bet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a ball. It's in there too.
That's weird.
Well,
Unless a kid buried it in the mud.
well, one of the things we're talking about is
Flooding.
the flooding, and then it goes under, and then it just gets stuck.
Oh, it's a hard hat.
No way. Is there a head in there?
That's a hard hat.
Oh, wow.
Construction worker-like thing.
No head in there. How about that? A freaking hard hat. Is it? Oh. It's heavy. There we go. Well, you know, I don't think that's construction. I think that's more kid.
Oh,
See,
yeah. Like
there's
a
no-
play. Okay, yeah. What's that? Leaf.
It's like no, it's a piece of
Trash.
paper or something. Interesting. Good find. See there? That's what we mean by all eyes on deck. I walked right by it. It did look like bone sticking out. You don't. And see, there's another. I love that. I'm going to use that as an example. See what I'm talking about? Follow us here, ladies and gentlemen. If that could have been there for 2 years, or it could have been there recently when, you know, a lot of the area around Tennessee, including East Tennessee, got really flooded out with the recent hurricanes. Did that get buried then? Probably a kid's. He's probably looking for it. Like, where'd my thing go, right? But the point is, it did look like bones sticking out. So let's say someone was buried shallow grave, right? Shallow grave buried. There's a tire. Now, how does a tire get here? That's what I don't understand. But that's why we're here also. But, you know, there's nothing in that tire, is there? Where you look, I just thought about that. I need to start looking in the tires. But like she was looking, if there was a skull buried shallow, and then the waters came and washed stuff away and it exposed it, that's kind of the theory we're working off of, right? So we keep moving forward. So yeah, one more time, I'll give a shout out to those who went out. I mentioned earlier, went out and cleared the fact of what I thought could have been a possible hip bone. I think the person that emailed, they were looking at something else. Those were leaves. I thought they were slate rocks from my memory, but they were leaves. And then we got them, got the great kind people today to go into the brush there and find out. And when they took a picture and held up the branch, the piece of wood, whatever you want to call it, it had knots on it like a spine would. And so that was one of the thoughts. I thought maybe a hip bone and a spine, animal, human. So we cleared it out, so it feels good. So we did something. We did something. Okay, babe, look at this. I got something here. I'm gonna cut camera and go in. Okay, so I got the camera around my neck now. I want to go in and see. This looks just to be like more clothes that we found so far. Probably nothing to do with Sebastian, knowing this area. Wow, it's a lot of clothes. Every time I'm in here, a place like this, I start hearing stuff. Okay, we've got a book bag. 2 book bags. There's 3 book bags. See, this becomes unnerving for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm telling our viewers why. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3 book bags, and I'm looking at a lot of children's clothes. Children's clothes. Now, I'm not saying they're Sebastian's. I don't believe they are. But answer me why these clothes are here. Who else is missing in this area? We know we have 48 in Tennessee. Missing children. Why are these clothes here? Ladies and gentlemen, look around you. Just look around. Silver's 2 is out there on the trail. Look around. It's nothing but woods. And then you got the little 10 feet to the trail. These clothes don't tell me anything other than their clothes. But look at this shoe. That actually could be a woman's shoe. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? So I found this diary. I don't know if you can see it here. I'll pull it up here. Look, I found this diary. And I found a diary. I'm looking for something. Nothing's been written in it though. It's like a notebook. It doesn't appear like any of the pages have been torn out either. Maybe if they took the few pages somebody wrote. There's no name on it. There's an X on it. Oh my God, there's some keys. Okay, okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is what we have to start doing. Okay, I've touched everything with gloves. I'm gonna pull out my phone now and I'm gonna mark this location and we'll send this to the local authorities. That could be someone's clothes who may be missing. When I found those keys, that really sealed it right there. Look where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Look where we're at. It said secluded, right? You saw the warnings on the sign. Look back in there. It's maybe 15 feet, 20 best. What may have happened to these people or these kids? So I'm going to mark the location right here. You'll see. I'm going to mark the location. More to come. Be back. Actually. Okay, so just to give you an update, I'm not going to tell you who we're going to send it to because that lets you know where we are, but park bench right there, trail, woods everywhere. Hopefully nothing happened bad. Hopefully they were just mad and threw their stuff out. But could someone have been abducted and they threw their stuff out? And so we took a video, we took a photo, marked the location. We're gonna send the authorities here, see if it means anything. That's the other rewarding part of this, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm gonna come up here. I'm just gonna walk up here to see. And we are looking for Sebastian Rogers. 8 months gone today, October 26th, gone February 26th, 8 months from his home, Hendersonville, Tennessee. Where is Sebastian Rogers? What is that? Okay, I'm gonna go back a little further, okay? If you need me, just yell out, please. I'll do the same. Okay, there's something I see in here. Okay, there it is. It's like, let me see what it is. It looked like a bag. It's not a bag. Okay, it's just stuff like that you gotta check. But Sebastian, we're out looking for, as we've been doing, searching for Sebastian. But you know, 48 kids, Sebastian being one of them, missing in Tennessee. I'm sure many more in other states around it. But as you're looking for one, you might find clues to find another. So if you go out looking for Sebastian, if you go out looking for Bethany Markowski, gone 23 years, ladies and gentlemen, 2001. If you go out looking for them, right? What does that say?
Missing dog.
Oh, we got a missing dog? Okay, we'll see, maybe you find him. What's his name? Chelsea? Her name. Okay, we're looking, now we got Chelsea on the, but if you come across something that seems suspicious, look here, hon, look what's in the trees. It's a police line. So if you're looking for Sebastian, you're looking for anyone that's missing, and you find something that may be suspicious in someone else's case, please get it to the authorities. That's one last thing, you know, I'll make comments in my video about some comments that I'm aware of, and they've all been positive for the most part. I mean, you know, if I'm looking to stay at a hotel and 9 out of 10 of them are positive, I'm gonna stay there. That one, whatever. Everybody's got their right? But the one thing I wanted to mention is, now I lost my train of thought. But it was about coming out and searching for Sebastian. I can't really remember what it is now. How about that? Well, I guess it's not important. But give me just a moment. Maybe I can think of it. I'll be back. Okay, so that happens. I don't know what I was going to say. I guess a comment hit my head that I was thinking about, and I was going to just respond to it. Because that's what I like to do. Sometimes people, if they say, hey, speak up a little more, then on the next video I'll respond to that, and or tell why we do things. Okay, so but yeah, so I just totally forgot. But what I was about to say, maybe if I think about it, I'll come back with it and respond to it. Yeah, right here, look at this. Now, we've been on this trail 30 minutes or longer, at least. We haven't seen one person. Saturday afternoon, beautiful day. Saturday afternoon, beautiful day. We haven't seen one person. I don't know what that means. That means people have other things to do. I would have expected to see by now at least one person, if not three. Okay, it drops off here. Here's your drop off. So when they say secluded, they mean secluded, right? And so that gives someone a perfect place, especially if they know the area. And that's coming more off that theory of Sebastian may have left on his own, may have planned to meet someone, and that someone be bad character, bad actor, bad person who may have harmed him, allegedly, in my opinion. But just talking about the case, it's been 8 months, right? Ladies and gentlemen, can Sebastian Rogers walk out of his home? I asked this question, right? I'll say allegedly in my opinion, but I'm asking a question. Could Sebastian Rogers walk out of his home, okay, barefoot, no cell phone, barefoot, no cell phone, got something? Barefoot, no cell phone, walk out of his home, A, not be seen on any camera, not be seen on any camera, B, gone now for 8 months, not seen on any camera. Could he have walked out of that house on his own and vanished like that? Is that possible? So I think about that and I say, how quickly could someone vanish? Okay, first of all, I don't know why you wouldn't be seen on the camera leaving the home, but let's jump over that for a minute and get to the point where he's out and he's past the home and he's on a major road or wherever he is, and he gets in the car with somebody on his own will. He planned this to say, and then boom, you never see him again. That I can understand. Or he's walking just to go to his dad's. Someone says, hey, I mentioned that earlier, you want to ride? He gets in, then you never see him again. But ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, when you don't see people like this, when they go like that, when they vanish, in my opinion at least, that means something bad was done to them. And we are hoping, we've always hoped and wished that that's not the case for Sebastian Rogers, but I'm telling you, we're back to the question. 8 months down the road, where is Sebastian Rogers? How beautiful it is. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful sun. It's a beautiful day. And it's a gorgeous day. And everybody should be happy, having fun, be with your family, hug your kids, hug your family. But for our reasons of being out here, it isn't beautiful. Our reasons for being here, we're trying to find a missing boy. Trying to find a missing boy. It's very quiet out there. It's very peaceful. Someone asked me recently, what do you hope, where do you hope Sebastian is? What do you hope he's doing, right? Where do you think, not where you think he is, what would be your hopes for him? My answer would be this. I hope this boy, Sebastian Rogers, say his name, Sebastian Rogers. I hope he's somewhere and someone's taking extremely good care of him. Now, with that being said, why have they contacted someone? Seth, Katie, Chris. Why haven't they contacted someone if they haven't? But if he is alive, and I hope he is, we hope he is, I hope he's safe, secure, and living his best life. And like I mentioned earlier, if this boy, Sebastian Rogers, say his name, If Sebastian Rogers walked out of that house on his own, and he's considered a runaway, then ask this question: what is he running from? What is he running from? In places like this, good for shelter, good to place something. That's kind of like what we saw up in Hendersonville, where we thought that could be a bone. Cleared out today, wasn't a bone, thank goodness. You take a break there, I'm going to go on down a little further. K plus H, K plus H, Kim plus him, Kim and Hank, right? So you look at areas like this right off the trail. This may have been removed up from recent storms, revealing what could be underneath. Look at that big area of land. Just, you know, something had been buried there. It would have just got torn up with the recent storms. Wow. Interesting. Okay, appears as though we have another bridge coming up. Take a break for a little breather and some water. More to come. Beautiful bridge. Silver's 2 gonna take a break, so I'm gonna continue on. Looking, pick up the pace a little, because where we're at now, although this area could be definitely be suspect, I'm not saying it's not. But what I am saying is, when it comes to hiding a body, placing a body somewhere, as beautiful as all this is, this bridge beautiful, and under it being a good spot, you have to come back in here. Where we were before we took the break, and where she took a break and she's sitting now. I'm just going to go through here and kind of clear this out, because where this is taking me is to a road that will drive up to this area, right? And so that's where you want to look with this kind of theory is, right, you want to look where someone could easily pull up a vehicle, get out for just a few minutes, and place something. Look here. Like a balloon. Okay, so here you see, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just saw this on the map. So now we're going to split. The roads are going to split. To the right goes a little further, but to the left, if I got my coordinates right about me, lay of the land, right, then this will take me to a road that you can just drive up to, or to the trail. You saw us cross the trail at a road, something similar to that, more secluded, I think, though. So benches. It's a nice park, very secluded. Oh, we got a hill. That's what Silvers needs. He needs a hill. Okay. I didn't want to bring the bag, but I did want to bring the flashlight because it helps you see in. So if you're out looking, definitely at night, but see what's over here. All this opportunity. But if you're out looking in the daytime, see how dark it looks. You can see in the video there's areas of darkness, right? So like, let me just demonstrate. So like right there, now I can see, right? So a lot of people excuse the, I say something to make fun of the heavy breathing, but if I thought I saw something, you know, shine the light like that will help me determine, oh, okay, that's a leaf, that's a rock, that's a stick. So that's why you bring the flashlight with you. And hey, took many searches before I realized that. Many searches. Matter of fact, I think it was up to when I cleared the concrete pipe in Horn Lake. Excuse me, I think that was South Haven. Their neighbors. And cleared that out. That's when I realized, you know what? This beam of light helps. Okay, they're building a home up here. We've been hearing a lot of bang bangs. I could tell somebody was building something. Here are these things again. I've seen them other places, a lot of balls. So here's what I mean. Okay, we're gonna check this out up here, because this is an area where you could pull up, but see, there's homes here too, and that kind of eliminates it for me. I just don't see, your goal is to not be caught, in my opinion, if you're dumping a body. A lot of land. See here where I am. I'm gonna go in here. The road. Okay. Someone could pull in here. Play something. Whew. I might need to get back to Silvers too. Take a longer breather. But yeah, right here. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Right. I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm gonna come down in here. Okay. See that? That's a property line. Whew. And that's the reason I'm coming down in here. Because I thought this was a marker of something. But it's that property line marker. You see that? The barrier is just falling down. See that? So it's not marking. Something to remember later, I guess is my point. I am getting exercise today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna change my name to Silver's Unshape. Wait, Silver's Out of Shape. Silver's out of shape on the scene, right? Oh my goodness. Silver's out of shape on the scene. There you go. Some of you people who might want to have fun with that, run with it. Silver's, I'll say it again, Silver's out of shape on the scene. My goodness. Okay, so that's why you go down and look at places like that. I noticed the stick, that's the stake. I noticed that, but I wasn't sure what it might be. Now I know. And so I can go on seeing like, yep, that was clear. We have homes here, okay? So there's no way of going there. If I haven't said it enough, I'll say it again. Thank you for joining. Thank you for looking. At this point, I will say this. Sebastian's been gone 8 months. We all know this. Today, 8 months. So I'll say this. How are we going to find him? In my opinion, it's going to take every one of us. Right? In my opinion, it's going to take every one of us working together. And how do I say this? I can't get that to sit. How do I say this? No matter what your thoughts are, no matter what your theories are, no matter what you think may or may not have happened to Sebastian, let's just all work together, right? Let's all work together. Let's all take our time and energy and focus it on Sebastian Rogers. If you don't want to focus on Sebastian and you think that, you know, maybe he just walked out on his own, there's nothing going on with what a lot of people believe in their opinion, then focus on another missing child. All I'm saying is this. If you're... Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Hope this is getting... I think it should be. I'll do it like that. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I'm coming back down the trail that I went up that made me breathe uneasy. But, out of shape. But, now I got the camera around my neck, so you should be able to see things pretty clear. It sits right below my... You've probably seen it in some other videos, but it should be showing you the lay of the land. So this is where the split was. I just came through. I'm going to take it this way now, because I believe going this way, much like you saw the water earlier, the creek bed, the big creek, I think they label it as a river, but I think I'm going to get close to it coming this way. And I believe also there will be another area, much like we just left, where you can access this trail from a car. But here's the thing though, you can't park your car anywhere. And back there where I went down and looked at that stake, I mean, there's homes there. That lady was out, she was doing her, blowing her leaves and stuff, and she had dog sign up, beware dog. She had privacy signs, so I think people would have been watching, noticed something. Now this is suspicious. See, I didn't expect anything like this. Now this looks like somewhere you'd take something off-road, but the path prohibits. The path prohibits I can't even think. Motorized vehicles, ATVs, four-wheelers, off-road vehicles, all-terrain vehicles. But that's what this looks like. This is very interesting. Like, I don't know if you can see that spider web. I'll try to lift it up. That's massive. I'm going to go down further. I'm going to try this too. I've never. Oh, that's creepy. I don't know what that is. Can you see that? I just thought that was a handle to pull that up. I'm not even going to touch that anymore. Those things are heavy anyway. My goodness. I don't know what that is I just touched. I'm glad I had the glove on. It feels like a rubber hose. It looks like a hoof, or let me back up, a nail of some, like a talon, if you will, of like a eagle. Anyway, freaky. Okay, you see rocks like that? If you can see that, make you think of bone. Okay, areas like that, areas like that. That's what we're looking for. Okay, another theory with Sebastian, in my opinion, is whoever, because I believe someone took him from the home. Okay, I believe that. I have the right to my opinion, as so does everyone else. Gosh, I don't know where this goes. I'm going to get back to the path because Silver's 2 is over there, but you know me, I just like to keep going further too, not give up, never give up. But let me get back to what I was going to tell you on my theory. Whew. Okay, I'm getting creeped out back here, so I'm gonna go back. I just, weird feeling just overtook me. I don't know what that means. Ooh. Those branches around that tree, you're not gonna be able to see them from this camera, but they look like snakes. This whole branch system here, there is something creepy about this area, and I am feeling it in my bones. I'm out of here. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna say a little something here. Whatever's in here, you're not coming with me. You are not allowed to come with me. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling right now. I felt some things. I think I've shared about Sebastian, good things, maybe where he might be. But my goodness, I'm getting out of here. Whew. I don't know what that feeling is, unless I'm about to have a heart attack or something. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna do this on camera because I'm not embarrassed to do it. Let me get out of here first. Okay. Let me take a breath. Whatever that was I just felt. Oh my gosh. Whatever that was I just felt, wherever I may have trespassed onto, not my intention at all. You are not allowed to come with me wherever I'm going, okay? That didn't feel good, it felt bad. Now I know whatever hair on your body standing up means. So listen carefully. Whatever you are, you stay there. You're not allowed with me. Not allowed. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what you believe or don't believe, that's your beliefs and you have a right to it. I've really never had much, I'd say much, maybe one or two things, but something big, spiritual, supernatural happened to me. That classifies as one. I'm open-minded, you know that. And I'm gonna tell you how I feel now versus what I just felt a few moments ago. That out where I'm at so you don't see. But oh jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter what your beliefs are. You believe whatever you want to believe. We all have that right. Human beings. Treat people nicely, kindly. Don't hurt anyone. But whatever that was, I don't care what your beliefs are, you had to feel that. Oh my goodness. And I made it about halfway with nothing. Okay. Here's another bridge. And here's a little area I'll step into. I'm not gonna go far. There's a big old. Here's rock again. I see appears to be a ball right over. No, that sun's coming through. Is there a way for me to get around that? I don't want to. Yeah, it's coming down right there. I see. Didn't want to disturb that. This is probably rock though. Okay, it's a plastic bag. Okay, check that out. I tell you what, that I'm still a little unnerved. That sun feels good. I'll tell you why that sun feels good. Part of that feeling I just got was cold. It was just a negative energy. That's the way to describe it, a negative energy. It was cold. Wow. Okay, enough about that because I don't want to really keep reliving it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So I have one GoPro around my neck and it just gets hot. It's done this on several different searches. It's great to be hands-free, but it gets hot and it goes down. And then the other one I have now in my hand was from battery dying. So one of the things I was told to look for was bridge, gravel. Whoa, oh, that was unnerving. Bridge and gravel, right? What do you see there? You see a lot of gravel, rock. If you're tires, where do these tires come from? Wonder how much the water rose during those hurricanes to this bridge. Look at this. Okay, so as I'm saying, oof, getting tired. as I said. So where I'm going, you see, trail, woods on either side. This is going to lead me to another road, a road you could pull right up to. I think I hear kids playing now. And very peaceful. It's gorgeous, you know. Look at that. So much opportunity. Eight months, ladies and gentlemen. 8 months. Sebastian Rogers gone. Hendersonville, Tennessee. Say his name. His name is Sebastian Rogers. You say it, you're doing your part. Say his name. Keep the universe out there looking for him. Keep the awareness alive. You can do that just by saying his name. Sebastian Rogers. And then you can find your way out here to search your theory, search your locations, search nearest home, search inside the box, outside the box. I might need that shovel. That's what you want to see. Make sure you can see that. I can see it without the light, but with the light. So if you ever are looking at one of these cement drainage tunnels, you can do it without a flashlight. You can see the other side. With a flashlight, you can see the other side and anything that may or may not be in it. So that's what you want to do. One of my first searches I mentioned earlier, the search in nearest home, Hendersonville. I had a thought at that time. That was a search of, he walked out of the home. Anytime I see these bags, I have to look at them. But he walked out of the home. Hendersonville, it's in Hendersonville. He walked out of the home, got cold. Maybe it was raining. Those tunnels, those drains, whatever you want to call them, concrete pipes, it'll be a great place to crawl in and protect yourself from the elements, from the weather. And so early on, when I joined into this, looking for Sebastian, saying his name, getting his awareness out of there, out there, and I was in this town of Hendersonville, looking in those pipes were very unnerving because I had a visualization of, you know, the young boy who got in from the cold and unfortunately didn't make it. So anyway, I tell you that to tell you this. Here I am 4 months later, over 4 months later, and I still get those thoughts. No matter what location, what area I'm looking in, I still get those thoughts when I look in there. If you remember, I was over in the South Haven area looking in that one, basically pulling a rescue mission on that, hoping he might be in there alive, and I really had the thoughts then. So see here, that's all I'll show you. The road up there, cars going by. But this is every place I've looked has been big. There's one right there I need to get down and look in. I wonder where I can look for that one from. This is what I was telling you about, ladies and gentlemen, right here. I'm just gonna walk up here a minute. There's homes all around, police line, and what's happened already. But come in here. Drop and go. Drop and go. This is big. Okay. Let me get down there. This is what it's going to take, ladies and gentlemen. All eyes on deck. Oh, shit. What is that sticking out there? Oh, check that out. See that right there flashing off the light? That's the first thing I noticed before I shine a light in, but that thing curls around and goes somewhere back. See? You see light on the other side. Can you see that? There's light on the other side. That's a big one though, right? Cars going by right above me. See that? It's creepy down here. I'm gonna tell you something. Something fell on the other side. It was just a tree limb, but geez. I don't have that feeling though. I don't have that feeling I had earlier. This is just, cars are right there. That goes under the road. Boom. Nothing's here though. Let's get out of here. That musky feel, smell, I mean, basement like, wet, damp. Old, easier coming up than going down. All right. Okay, so look, I'm going to walk back. I've pretty much gone through this area where I wanted to go, especially where that water is. I wanted to get close to it, and I am. So I'm going to cut camera. I'm going to cut camera because we're losing daylight. I want to get back to Silver's too. I texted her a moment ago. She's doing fine, but I want to get back to her. So I'm still going to be looking on my way back. I'm just going to be kind of getting back in a hurry, kind of skimming back over what I've already seen. So I'll pick up camera when we get back closer to the car. I'll meet up with Silver's too, but stay tuned, more to come. The car going by there. That's where I wanted to come. Cars can come, water, trail, and places like this. Follow me here. Car stops, and boom, right there. Right there. Right there, there's tires, there's bottles, there's things, but no Sebastian. More to come. So I said I'd bring you along with me if I, look at this. This is the walking bridge. I was noticing words. Bridge saying wet. Looks like there might be a tent. Maybe a homeless person may have camped out at one point in time. All of this area had to be flooded, I believe, not too long ago. I left the shovel back. Maybe I should have brought it with me. Ooh. What's creepy about all this area is every, ooh, I feel like something just stung me. Oh, yep, I thought something stung me. Oh my goodness. But you can see where the water's been here. Oh, briars. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I'm gonna clear one more spot here, because then we're where we need to be. Look at this. It's rock. See that? I thought it was a bag. Okay. And then there's the stuff we can see from there. As well as over there. Okay, that makes me feel good. Yeah, I was about, but look, all this you can tell, at least I believe, has been underwater recently. And so my point being, if, oh no, oh no, get off me, get off me. Sorry about that. Oh, whew. That's bringing you along, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, I saw you on me. Oh, okay. See how all this looks? To me, it looks like it's been underwater. Even this bag, been underwater. And so that goes into the theory of storms and Sebastian possibly being underwater. And then of course, with the storms, he was washed clean and found, or revealed to where he could be found. Okay, more to come. I showed this earlier. I just wanted to show the other side. I never even came around the other side. But all that, there it is. See that tree? Looks like it was cut off. Makes sense. That's what we're talking about. It probably was way down there. They cut it off, but look, it was a big tree. And it's like that. And the storm took it down. Interesting. There it is. Silver's on the scene. And we don't have memberships. I told you that. We're thinking about it maybe, but this is what you might see if you're a member. Members only, right? It's me looking up to the beautiful sky. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't pass out. Made it back to Silver's too, and I didn't realize how tired I was, but that's what I'm doing now. So for the blooper reel, for the members only, I told earlier, I said Silver's too, I said Silver's out of shape on the scene. All right, Silver's on the scene, and hope you came along with us on that search. You know, I think we'll title this video 8 months today, gone. Where is Sebastian Rogers? Come search with us, right? Because 8 months, ladies and gentlemen, where is Sebastian? That's the question. We cleared a lot of land. There's a lot more here to clear. That'll have to be for another day, as we have commitments and we have things we have to do, as well as we're losing daylight as well. So it's a good workout, both for Silver's 1 and Silver's 2. Hope you come along. Keep your eyes open, all eyes on deck. Say his name, Sebastian Rogers. Keep his awareness alive. Post flyers. Tell your friends and family. 8 months today, October 26, 2024. Reported missing on February 26, 2024. Where's Sebastian? We have to find this child. We won't forget you. We'll never stop searching. And we will find you. And then we'll get justice. So keep his awareness alive. Say his name, Sebastian Rogers. Thank you for everything. For Silver's on the scene, as you know. Stay tuned. More to come. Enjoy your weekend. Make it fantastic. Thank you.
Silver's on the scene, Silver's on the scene today. Silver's on the scene, Silver's on the scene. We will not go